Yo, what's up guys, welcome to our channel, True Street Builds. We're located in Cape Town, South Africa, Western Cape. So this is an official introduction. The last video that we dropped was where we built the cylinder head. We will get back to that later in this video. Mohammed, known as Mo, this is my buddy Safwan.
Also known as Safi.
So yeah, basically what we want to do is put the work out there, put the spotlight on the Western Cape and Cape Town a bit, because there's some really fast cars over here. The problem that we have is it's not spares, parts and custom parts isn't really made
Readily available, yeah.
Yeah, so I just want to put it out there. Like, I got buddies that's making flanges, I got buddies that's doing head work, cylinder head, performance, overalls, boost pipes, electrical, everything. So I just want to put it out there for the community. And welcome to the family, man. This is the merch. It's our basic one, it's just a startup. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoy. Later we're going to look at the parts that we got for the car so far and the parts that we're still going to get. Yeah, so
it's going to be a journey. That's all we can say. Okay, so our current project now is a 99 Opel Corsa 1.6 SI. SI. And cut on the car is coilovers, blue line coilovers, flat top pistons, high compression pistons, and exhaust. That's it on the car. So Zain's gonna take over now on what we get planned for the car.
okay, so I had a Mark 1 before, so Opel or Vauxhall, whatever country you're from, this will be a new experience for me,
For both of us, yeah.
to learn from, because he's coming from a Nissan background. So the plans for the car is polyurethane mountings. I will showcase how it's made, who makes it, and where you guys can find it within South Africa or Cape Town. I will put all the details below of all the companies which will be helping us produce or manufacture. Obviously it's not sponsored, so we'll be covering. The plans for the car is we're going to do a rebore, we're going to do balancing, forged internals, ARP, head bolts, head studs of course. The problem for the 8-valve Corsa is the shifting of the cylinder, so the bolts stretch at a certain boost pressure. So there's a lot of things coming in the future: clutches, button clutches, stabilizer bars, traction bars, brace bars, everything in between, and you guys will be taking along from the time that car is built till it's tuned to the track, braking, come back, repair. So it's going to be an awesome journey. So the parts that we got so far is obviously eBay. eBay is best. eBay works. Don't let people tell you it can't work. Obviously it doesn't have the best lifespan, but with turbochargers you can upgrade the core, you can upgrade the internals of the turbo itself. This is a TD05, more commonly from Mitsubishi Evos, Subarus. This current one I got from a friend of mine. Shout out to him though. It's in fairly good condition. Obviously this is now for the external wastegate, so this will be chopped off, blanked off, because we're going to need to get the turbo sitting as close to the block or the engine block of the Corsa as possible. It is fairly heavy, so yeah, we're gonna have to pull the proper turbo manifold. The turbo needs some work. I'm gonna take it apart. That will be a video on its own. We're gonna rebuild it with new seals, new bearings, new thrust washers. So yeah, and then we got our external wastegate. So this as well I got from a buddy of mine that I got the turbo from. This, I have no idea what gate spring is in here yet. I'll test that on another video. That will be a video on its own. And then we're going to have to do relocation. Obviously we're going to chop this off, flanges off, and just put it on the turbo manifold somewhere else. And then the turbo we got, sorry, the intercooler we got is from Mr. Turbo. At the moment, right now it's 1,400 Rand. It's brand new. It's quite thick and heavy, which is perfect. You have the weight where you want, especially on the front wheel drive. I think these are rated 800 horsepower or something like that. Also depending on heat soak. So if your temperatures rise, obviously you need a bigger intercooler, but for 1.6 this will be perfect. And the fueling that we're going to use on the car on high boost will be an alcohol based fuel, so temperatures won't rise that much. And then I want to give a big shout out to my buddy Reese. He's a guy that actually got this flanges cut for us. It fits perfect. There's no drilling, porting, honing on the bolt holes itself. It is 10mm thick. It is clean. Obviously there's some burrs from the cutting process, but that's fine, you can knock it out easy. So yeah, these are some of the parts. And then we need to get the partless grooves from here. So this is the most important things that we have at the moment. We're going to be using 500 to about 900 cc injectors. I'm not sure what brand, I'm not sure, but at the moment I have a 440 cc from the LS1 injectors, so I might just use that. So yeah, regarding modifications on the block, we're going to be using forged rods, max speeding rods. They are rated for about 800 horsepower, which is nowhere close. I have no idea if we can even make half of that. ARP head studs. Yeah, so from there, side exit exhaust, teardrop style, whatever, that will be the aim of the car. The car will be modified within the ranges of being street legal. For robot racing, you need a street legal car. So robot racing, street to strip, MSA events, the car will be just basically the same setup on different fuels. And then hope you guys enjoy the journey. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, send us some positive feedback, or even if you're hating, it's cool. We welcome all criticism, and yeah, let us know where we can improve for the future. Thanks. Guys, watch the video of us sporting the cylinder head. And yeah, the reason why we didn't speak too much about it is because there goes so much work and time into a cylinder head. If we had to video it while we were busy working, it would have taken forever. Nonetheless, so what we did so far was we took a gasket and we basically just matched it to the cylinder head. and then we open the chambers according to the gasket. That is the simplest way to do it. That's called port matching or gasket matching, whatever you want to call it. And then the flange is absolute perfect. It is smooth. It is in line with the cylinder head itself. So I'm quite happy with the work that Reese did for us. Okay. Another overview of the cylinder head was the oil return chambers on this head was really bad. I didn't open it. This is basically the oil returns. There was some burrs from the manufacturing on here, so I just ported it out and I cleaned it up a bit. And the ones over here, that is the main return holes, as you can see. Okay, and then we fitted new valve stem seals. It is an absolute must. So whenever you're taking off a cylinder or you're rebuilding it, and then the valves came out quite good. Again, with the intake side of the head, we just matched it to the OEM gasket. Now you get a few types of gaskets. Obviously now 1.6 to 1.6, but the problem is the Pirate or the cheaper gaskets will end up sometimes being smaller than the port itself. A lot of guys just slap it on and yeah, it's cool, whatever. Obviously we're trying to take blood out of a stone, so we're gonna have to look at all of the areas. So yeah, the valves, I don't know if the camera will catch this, but it's actually swirled, it's been spiraled. And another thing is, okay, so this valve I actually did a back cut myself. There's a couple of videos on YouTube, but I'll show you guys once. If anyone is interested, just let me know in the comments below and then I'll make a video on that. If you can see, the difference is, so when you back cut the valve, this lip over here, this is your seating wall, your seating pressure is over here, and then this part here is basically just the exceeding lip. So with back cutting, we're actually just shaving this lip over here just before wet seats. So you can see the difference between the two over there.